Welcome back to another week with Bloom and Babycakes. I can't believe it's already a week.
Welcome to Bloom and James.
Well, is that the new intro,
That's
is it?
my new intro.
Well, the actual intro was Elevate. And
Well, we've got two intros then.
yeah, we do. But we're going to keep the Elevate one. You guys can stream that song on wherever you stream your music. Elevate by Bloom.
I had my hair cut especially for this podcast today.
And, yeah, you look great. But what a week we've had, just quickly. Ups and downs with all the news we've received with shows and faraway shows and exciting shows and things postponed. And it's been quite a week, hasn't it?
Well, you're easily excited. It's just another week.
Sometimes I feel like this industry just makes you feel all the emotions all at once. But anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about today. What are we going to discuss today, Babycakes?
We are going to discuss today things like cars and hotels and utilising a business that we use all the time, which is handy not just for musos but also for businesses as well. So this podcast is relevant to anybody
Who travels?
who travels or organises travelling for other people. So I'm sure you've all heard of Expedia, and that's the company that we use. And one of the reasons why we use it is when booking a car or a hotel, you can reserve now, pay later.
That's one of my favourite features.
It's like we get really excited when we find somewhere where we need to stay and it's reserve now, pay later.
If you haven't used the platform before, you can actually filter down the side of the screen, and so when you're searching for a hotel or wherever you're going, you can click only show me reserve now, pay later options, and they are my favourite.
Yeah, so in terms of hotels, there's not really much to talk about. You just, work out where you want to stay.
Pick a good one.
Pick a nice one if
Don't
you're going
let
to be
James
there
pick.
for a while. I do quite well. The other option, of course, is Airbnb for travel as well. We do utilise that.
We love that too.
A bit. You can come across some amazing places, but you have to pay, obviously, half up front and then the other half sort of fairly close to when you're staying. So if you're...
If you like the people that you travel with, it's nice in Airbnb because you all get to stay in the house together.
Yeah, it depends which band we're touring with.
Exactly.
We hate some of the bands we play with. I hate all of them. No, they're all right. So, yeah, in terms of hotels, it really is just the convenience. Reserve now, pay later. You just put in sort of where you want to stay and how close it is to your gig or your work, whatever you're doing. So...
And we find Expedia on that front to be quite responsive. If there's ever an issue or whatever, there's always virtual agents that you can chat to. That we have quite a good experience with them, don't we?
It's quite easy, and they do have an affiliate service, so if you get quite good at it, we've just got one sorted, so when we stay at a hotel we can review it and then put the affiliate up. But we're not going to sell you that today because we're not here to sell you stuff. We're just here to...
share our experiences.
Give you a bit of info.
Yeah.
So the main thing is cars.
Oh,
now,
man. We've had do you guys hire cars when you go around? Go on, James. I know.
Don't get me started.
We've had
cars.
some experiences with cars and car
have.
companies.
So, look, for travelling bands especially, always get a Kia Carnival. Always.
Just on that, so we've been caught out before where we've gone to hire, where it says Kia Carnival or similar, and the similar is not similar. Do you remember the last time? And we couldn't even pack the whole drum kit in there because the car wasn't big enough. So just don't get caught out with that when you are hiring a car. If it says, whatever car you're after or similar, try to check that.
Yeah, it's like hiring a drum kit and a Marshall stack rocks up instead. No, I wanted a drum kit, not something similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so, watch for that. But Kia Carnivals, like literally you can fit the entire backline and an entire five-piece band in one of those things. They are worth their weight in gold. But we've had problems with some hire car companies. One of them we had a formal apology from recently after trying to rip us off to the tune of around $2,500 for a tiny scratch.
On the mirror? Was it on the mirror? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was not our fault, but
it was just one of those things that happens in a garage. We didn't have insurance at the time. Most of the time, if we're only staying somewhere for a day or 48 hours. We don't always get car insurance. If we're staying somewhere for a week and we've got a car, we probably will. But in this instance, we didn't. They sent us a bill for $2,500. We fought it. We did due diligence and researched a fact that you may or may not know, that hire car companies quite often make more money out of overcharging for repairs than they do as a hire car company for hiring cars.
We're going to get cancelled.
That's an actual fact. It's available on the net.
It is. There are some articles out there, and that's why we say, do your due diligence, research, and get insurance.
We're currently in negotiations, let's say, with a hire car company that we believe has done us wrong. So we're currently in mediation. We have spoken to the ACCC, Consumer Protection and Small Business. So if you do find that you're being unfairly treated with, make sure you fight it. And
that's most of our job, really, is just fighting stuff.
It is fighting hire car companies. But just be careful when you go to pick up a car. Do the video all the way around. Check the fuel gauge. Quite often we've got a car that's got half a tank in it. So if you take a picture of that and send it immediately to the hire car company, then they're not going to sting you, or you're not going to get ripped off that half a tank. And also, when you drop the car off, do the same thing. Take pictures, take videos all the way around, or even better still, if you're within working hours, find somebody who's there to sign off in front of you and take a video or photo of them signing off in front of you, so there's no recourse after that. It is a lot of fun, but I mean, we spend tens of thousands of dollars on cars and hotels every year, so we've kind of got it down to a fine art.
Can I tell them what my least favourite car to hire is? Or will I get cancelled by that company
I don't even know what that is.
Yes, you do.
Do I? Oh. Sure.
I don't like the MGs.
She doesn't like the MGs.
I just,
There goes any chance of a sponsorship with MG.
But I'll take a sponsorship from Kia Carnival.
Yeah.
We
love you, Kia. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And the other beauty of Expedia as well is if it's your band and you're the one that's paying for everything, or if it's your business and you're paying for everything, then
the rewards program.
Yeah, there's a rewards program, and we've because we've been doing this for a long time, we've got thousands of dollars in basically free hotels or
anywhere around the world,
or cars anywhere around the world. So when we finally get to have a honeymoon, we'll be utilising Expedia for that. So that it essentially means, if you're booking 5 rooms for your band, you're accumulating a lot of points every weekend through your Expedia program. So it's well worth it if you're heading up the company.
If the band's listening, they're not coming on the honeymoon.
Aw.
Sorry. No.
Can't Eddie come and serenade us at the end of the bed? Get him a little chair?
No.
No.
I don't think he'd want to anyway.
No, he probably wouldn't.
But I'm just putting that out there.
Be a bit weird.
Was there anything else you wanted to cover? Expedia is great. Check it out, guys, for all your booking travel needs. Or if anything else you wanted to mention with them?
No, I think I'm pretty much done. I'm going to go and put some clothes on now.
That would be great. But just before you go, we'd like to know what people want to hear from us. So comment below on what topics you'd like us to discuss, because just like when we plan a set list and almost divorce each week, arguing over how many ballads to put in the show, we
It should be none.
We may or may not argue about the topic of podcasting, and I don't want to get divorced. So if you could send through some topics, that helps us kind of see who's listening, see what they want to hear about, and as usual, we're going to finish with a weather update from James.
Just quickly checking outside now. It is cold.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
I'm elevated.